Tuesday, May 19th. It started out like any other night. I went out to go camping, go fishing, record a camping video, and my only problem was the high gas prices and lack of Coke Zero at Casey's. Little did I know, that was the least of my concerns. I was in for the worst week of my life. Down by the river, I was wanting to go make a stealth camping video. And I was down by the river, and I was doing fishing, I was doing good.
Check this out.
And I'm
Look
out
at
there,
the
and there's a
moon.
million bugs because I was
Listen to
gonna
these
stream, and I've got
bugs.
this huge light like on the river, right? And if you don't know the Arkansas River, there's like a
I know
bunch
it's
of
hard to see.
rocks
I'm gonna
down
fix
there. It's
that.
not like steady ground. So I'm like kind of balancing. I've got this tripod with like a light hanging off of it. All these bugs are coming in. They're in my jeans. They're in my fucking jacket. They're just all inside me. And I was like, oh, you know what? I could deal with that.
All right, all I gotta do is not get bit by a snake. And we can just go ahead and find a good spot. And I can go ahead and cast out from right here. Hell yeah.
If I can catch a big fish, I can deal with that. I look down and there's a huge snake eating a catfish. And I'm like, you know what? I could deal with that too. And then I hear this sound, this loud noise, just like a, and I was like, that's a fucking gator, man. And I ran out of there. And that was my first gator experience. I'm 99% sure because I hang around the banks a lot. I've done a lot of fishing and I've never heard something that big. I don't think that was a gar or a catfish. That was huge. It was a huge noise. So I get out of there, I run away, and I go fishing at the pond. And I wanted to try out my brand new strategy. I want to introduce red 40 and high fructose corn syrup to the local catfish population. And I think that will get me the most bites possible. By the way, I've got to tell you guys, I made some special bait just for tonight, dude. Check this out, yo. This is crazy. Oh my God, and I gotta buy some string for it. I've got chicken livers made with Kool-Aid, and I'm gonna wrap some string around my hook. Every time I open this, it sucks because I get like blood stains on my fridge. It's not blood, it's Kool-Aid, but it's like, look. Welcome to the House of Horrors. Can you see that? Welcome to the House of Horrors. All right, anyway, but I've got this, it's been in here for 2 days. I even left it outside, so it's a little spoiled because catfish like to eat shit.
Yeah, man, something tells me you're gonna regret that one.
So I made these chicken livers the day before. I let them sit out a little bit, so they were a little rotten, and I sprinkled them with Kool-Aid and garlic, and I shook the hell out of them, and here I was live streaming the whole thing. So I start streaming, and when I stream, my brain kind of turns off because I'm trying to be entertaining, and I'm just trying to entertain the stream, you know? So I start hooking these catfish livers, I'm throwing them out, we're having a good time. In order to catch the catfish, you must think like the catfish. And what more would a catfish want than a big old helping of red 40? All right, I think, let's test it out, boys. Oh, it's on there good, huh? Oh yeah, baby, let's go catch a cat, baby. Oh, let's fucking go, I'm hungry already. Mama, there goes that man. And the whole time, my fingers are caked with this like red, like Kool-Aid chicken liver shit, right? I have a bottle of water that I'm drinking out of, but I'm also like kind of slightly pouring on it, wiping my hands like this and wiping them on my pants. I don't have any hand sanitizers or anything. Now, earlier in this day, I went to KFC. And I got this honey sandwich. And I never tried it before. And I was like, it was cold, it sucked, it was horrible. I was like, man, I'm not gonna go turn it in. I just ate it, right? But it was the worst thing ever. And I was so mad at KFC because I thought that's what made me sick. I end the live stream, I'm kind of beat. I go back to my car and I put all my stuff away. I'm like, man, this video is just not turning out. It's a sucky video. The car camping just didn't work out like how I wanted it to. I'm like, you know what, fuck it. I'm going to McDonald's and I'm gonna try to salvage this video. Let's go check out the hospital. Let's see if I can stay there overnight. I get there, there's a bunch of cops there, right?
In 31 years of my life, this moment was the worst decision I have ever made.
About 6 in the morning, the sun starts coming up and I'm freezing, man. I'm freezing. Now, this is Arkansas. It's late May. It's pretty hot. So I like take the blanket off my head and I'm like shivering in the back of the car, right? And I'm like, why am I so cold? Why am I so cold? What the fuck is going on? And my head's kind of hurting. And so I'm like, oh, it's fine. It's nothing. It'll be fine. And so I wake up. It's now 8 a.m. I sleep till 8 a.m., right? Normally, when you car camp or sleep in a car, just the pure energy from the sun will wake you up because it gets so hot in the car, right? It's like being in a metal box in the sun. cars make everything worse. The cold colder, and the hot hotter. So I'm like, oh, this ain't right. I feel like shit. And I stumble up, I sit up, and I'm like, oh, my head feels like it's gonna fall off. I kind of don't really know what happened from then on. It's like kind of like a blur. I remember like driving home, and as soon as I get home, I hit the bathroom, I have diarrhea, and I pass out. I took NyQuil because I thought I just had the flu or something, and that was the wrong move. And the rest of that night is a blur. I don't really remember. Last Wednesday, I have no recollection of that day whatsoever. I just remember waking up every couple hours, freezing, shaking. My girlfriend thought I was gonna die because I had a fever of 107 degrees. For all of Wednesday, all of Thursday, and half of Friday, I did nothing but sit curled up in a ball. Every time I drank a little shot of water, straight to the bathroom to throw it up. And I was throwing up, and I was sitting on the toilet, like where the toilet is, and then I could throw up over the side. And I kind of recorded in between this. I don't even know what I recorded, but I'm sure I'll just kind of put those clips in here. I don't think I'm looking too good here. I'm pretty messed up. So yesterday, I ate KFC, and it was bad. I think it was bad. I got it. It was cold. It was covered with honey. It was not great. It was sticky. And I was like, you know what? I don't care. I'm just so hungry, and I just ate it. And then I went stealth camping. And I woke up in the morning, and I'm just like, something ain't right. Something ain't right. I'm severely dehydrated. I would absolutely go to the hospital. I've been to the bathroom like 20 times. I have such a fever. I've been sweating all day. And I don't know what to do. This is life without health insurance. It's probably going to be for the best that I get health insurance in the future, because this is ridiculous. This is real food poisoning. I haven't had salmonella like this in a long time. I can't poop anymore, man. It hurts. No health insurance. I just drink Gatorade. Oh, God. Yo, I look rough. Whoa, that's bright. As I lay here in bed, this is my view of my cups. Oh, God. Oh, God. And so day 3, I start getting paranoid, right? My mom's like, why are you not answering me? Why are you not answering me? And so I call her, and I'm like, hey, look, I'm still sick. And she's like, it's been 4 days. You need to go to the hospital. You probably have hantavirus. You're going to die. You're going to die. You need to go to the hospital. This isn't normal. And so now I just start freaking out, right? And I'm like, all right, I Google it. Like, how much is it to go to, like, the emergency room? And I don't have health insurance. Google Gemini was my doctor throughout this whole thing. And big ups to Google Gemini, because that Google Gemini steered me in the right way. So it's like it's Friday night or Saturday night, and I'm starting to feel good. I'm feeling all right. I'm still throwing up, still having diarrhea like every 30 minutes. And I'm like, you know what? I need to get some solid food in my system. So I order pizza, and I get the pizza, right? And I'm like, you know what? A Coke will really help me out right now. And my mom, I'm like, I can't talk to her anymore because she was stressing me out like about hantavirus and going to the ER and all this stuff. I'm like, well, I can't go to the ER. Because if I go to the ER, it's going to be like a $10,000 bill, and that's just not, all right, I'll take my chances at the bed with a cold fever. So I eat the pizza, and I'm like, you know what? I'm feeling good, man. That's over. It's fine. It's going to have a good weekend. I'll just post a little video about it, laugh about it. It's fine. I fall asleep. I wake up. I was so sick. Pizza was the wrong thing to do. So I guess what happens is, when you get food poisoning, you go diarrhea so much, it really dehydrates you, first off. And the second of all, it destroys, there's like these little villi in your stomach lining, and it destroys them. Now, what that means is you can only eat things like white bread and rice. I fill it full of Domino's, pepperoni, and cheese pizza, and a massive amount of Coca-Cola. That wipes me out. So I try to order DoorDash, I try to get a Gatorade, and I sip the Gatorade all night, and I just throw it up and throw it up. And Sunday comes, and I finally learn my lesson. And all I eat is white bread and rice. And I do that until Monday, and here we are at Tuesday. I woke up at 10:30. Google Gemini said, bro, it's good to get it out. Nothing came out, just water. And it said, look, eating that pizza and Coke was the dumbest thing you could have ever done. So I just had Gatorade and water. And it said, but that's it. The worst of it should be over. Once you get this out, you
should be fine. And if that's not the case, well, I'm a bite bullet, man. I'll go pay $3 grand, go to the emergency room, because screw it. We'll worry about that later. But this is horrible. And after all that pizza and Coke, like, I don't know if you guys, I could just feel it like in my stomach, just like sitting there, right? And I was asking like Google Gemini, I'm talking to Google Gemini the whole time. And it's like, you know what, make yourself throw up, because you just got to get all this stuff out of you. You don't want Pepto-Bismol or anything, because you got to keep going diarrhea and throwing up. And I don't know if you guys are like a big of a loser like as I am, but if you've ever been really super, so you probably won't relate to this, but if you've ever been really super drunk, like with bed spins, you got to like do like the 3-finger diet, right? And you gotta like stick a finger and make yourself throw up. And that's what I just had to keep doing. And I don't know how many people are gonna relate to that, but you gotta make yourself just keep constantly throwing up. And it got to the point where I was so dehydrated, I couldn't keep anything down. It's just bad, it's too soon. And I was just dry heaving, and I just couldn't even throw up. And then after that though, I got better. Now, none of this is advice. Don't do anything I do. Go to the hospital, go to a doctor. But yeah, I mean, that's been my whole entire week. I have not left the apartment in 7 days. The farthest thing I've done was throw the trash outside so I could get like a little vitamin D. And yeah, I still feel like complete trash, but I just wanted to give you guys that update on where I've been and why I wasn't able to post the stealth camping video. But yeah, thank you guys for being patient and staying tuned, and we are definitely going to get one out this week. But that was my life, man. That was the week from hell. That is the worst week I've ever had in my entire life. There were many points throughout this week, especially Friday and Thursday, to where I thought like, dude, like I might not make it. I might not make this, because I was, to paint the picture, dude, in bed, I had to wash all the sheets the next day because I was so wet. Like so drenched, my whole body was just soaked with like a layer of just like an inch of just like perspiration, but I was freezing at the same time, and my body was sweating, and I'm just there like that, just like wishing for it to be over. And I don't know. At the same time, I had to get up like every 10 minutes and run to the bathroom, and it hurt so bad. Yeah, please be careful with food poisoning, because that is no joke. I'm happy. I was ready to blame the Colonel, man. I was gonna square up and fight with the Colonel, but he was innocent after all. It was my own stupid decision with the thing of chicken liver. So a week later, and my body is still not the same. If I were to do things over, now I realize there's an urgent care I could have went to for $150, and I would have done that. But at the time, I didn't realize. And that is what life is like if you do not have health insurance.